Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces 222. It is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. Do an energy check-in for Twin Flames today. Yeah. I said yesterday on my collective that basically right now, light workers were being called into action, right? We're being called into action right now. I mentioned some things on my video, and I just absolutely knew that somehow I would get shadow banned on that video, and it happened. That video is not popping up when I search. It's only got like 700 views when I usually get at least anywhere between 1,700 to 2,500. So I'm like, yeah, thanks guys, thanks for proving me right. Just like, I can't. So basically what I was saying, light workers, those of you who know the truth, you need to start speaking the truth, okay? But just know that you're going to be persecuted when you do, okay? It's all part of it. It's all part of being a light worker, all right? A lot of us who've gone through things as children, very difficult things, we went through them because it was to toughen us up. We need thick skin. We need to have that ability to rise above criticism, to rise above, the nastiness and the persecution, so that we can still speak what we need to speak, which is, of course, the truth. Okay? There are also those who are not awakened, who are following the script accordingly. That's what their job is in this life. Are the non-conscious souls that are here to basically play a part. Okay? And then you have the ones who are conscious, but they are choosing to live in their illusions, and they will they will be dealt with, okay? Source will figure that out, so you don't need to worry about that, okay? And I will say, I have noticed there are people who are falling off, okay? There are readers that are falling off. There are readers at war. I'm just like, okay, guys. I mean, to me, it's almost like what's happening here is the true people, the true light workers are basically being uplifted right now. And the ones who are false, the ones who are in it for personal gain, the ones who are trapped in their illusions are the ones who are falling off, okay? And either they'll get their crap together, they'll rise above it, and they'll get, back on the right path, or they won't, okay? Our job as light workers, though, is to basically speak the truth without fear, okay? And that's basically what I feel I'm here to do, is to encourage you guys, trust me, I've been through the ringer. I have been through the ringer of persecution ever since I was a kid. Okay, I just kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm used to it. So it's just like, you know what? What's one other thing? It doesn't keep me from speaking my mind. It doesn't keep me from calling out things as I see them. Okay? And it shouldn't to you either. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. All right, so yeah, I just think it's funny that we got the sun and we've got the moon here. I mean, that right there. Okay, so this to me is symbolic, okay? It's very symbolic to the polarization that's happening right now, but also that's happening within the connections. You have the masculine and the feminine energies, again, completely at polar opposites, completely at odds. Here, we have the ego, and then we have intuition, but we also have happiness and illusion, okay? We have happiness and deception, okay? We've got light and we've got shadow. So, I mean, guys, like this, the fact that this is coming up is pretty significant, because I've been saying this for a while. A lot of us are battling our illusions that we have around happiness and love, but we're also battling some of our inner child issues. Some of us still have not fully resolved our shadow selves, which is coming from some of our inner child issues. Some of us have rejected our inner child issues, but a lot of us mainly at this point are really, really battling our illusions as far as it comes to happiness and love. Like, what I mentioned yesterday on the collective, that there are a lot of people who believe that if they do what they're told, if they stay in line, if they say what they're supposed to say, that they're going to be happy. Sure. Okay. Well, that's your illusion. That's what you need to battle. Okay. And this includes divine masculine too. Divine masculine is also in that energy. And as I pulled it out yesterday, I mean, divine masculine is so in ego right now. Divine masculine is so afraid to step outside of the norm because they're afraid of persecution. They also have this idea that if they sit down and shut up and do what they're told, that their life is going to be much, much happier. But in reality, they're just hurting themselves. Okay. So yeah, ego coming up real strong here. And then of course we've got Mars and we've got Pluto. Okay. I mean, this is pretty telling for me, guys. Like, a lot of us are very, very triggered by our egos right now. And that's what's pulling out our distortions. That's what's pulling out our shadow selves right now, especially within the connection. And I've been saying this for a while. Divine masculine is not, or whoever's awakened, okay, take it as it resonates. But in this instance, divine masculine is not going to release that codependency on the situation that he's in. He's not going to release that illusion until divine feminine releases the connection. Okay, so those of you who are in separation, those of you who are in no communication in the 3D, okay, tell your ego to stop. You need to move on. You need to embrace what's happening with your journey right now. Accept it for what it is. Okay, put down your defenses. Let source come in. Let source come in and show you what you need to do. Okay? Let source show you what you need to do. Okay? So taking a look at divine masculine, yeah, divine masculine still, yeah, feeling very overburdened, very triggered. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I mean, I'm still getting female karmic, feminine karmic, whatever the 3D vessel is. It's a feminine energy coming in here. I mean, this has been coming up for a while, though. This could be a mother figure, and I do feel a lot of them are dealing with parental issues, like I said, with the inner child stuff. A lot of divine masculine still rejecting their inner child, okay? And they feel that if they reject that, if they move far away from that, that it's going to help them to be happy, quote unquote, right? But like I said, their inner child is screaming for help and they're sitting there ignoring it, okay? But a lot of them do have some very deep-rooted rejection issues that they're working out right now, but they're trying to hide it. They're trying to basically sweep it under the rug. They don't want to deal with it, okay? And this has been their energy for a while. Divine masculine sitting there wanting clarity, but, the truth is staring him in the face and he's choosing his illusions, all right? He's choosing to live a lie, right? Instead of stepping up and doing what he needs to do, okay? And some of them, they feel like them being, it's almost like a martyr thing. Some of them do feel like martyrs right now. Some of them do feel like they have to sacrifice themselves. Well, it was skipping, so what I was saying is true. But a lot of them are feeling like if they do live a lie, if they do sacrifice themselves, that's going to make them strong, that's going to make them happy, and that's going to, move things forward. But in reality, it's not, okay? So let's take a look at divine feminine. Wow, divine feminine, what are you avoiding here? Divine feminine, you are seriously avoiding some karma and some towers right now. Okay, I mean, as regards soul connection, but I mean, like, divine feminine's like sitting here hiding out. What are you doing? What are you doing, divine feminine? Yeah, some of you are just avoiding some karma. I really do feel it has to do with the connection. It's been coming in for a while, guys. It's been coming in for a while. Some of you have got a tower coming and you're trying to avoid it, as has to do with the actual connection, because we've got the Six of Cups in reverse and we've got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so some of you have got some towers that you've been trying to avoid about your connection. Okay, some of you just really got to let it fall. You've got to let it happen. Okay, you just take a deep breath and let it happen. Okay, but yeah, divine feminine at the same time wanting clarity, and like I said, divine feminine. Source is trying to come in and show you clarity. Okay, but you've got to let the tower fall. You've got to let that fall before you'll get clarity. Okay, yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. You've got to release your burdens. Stop holding on to them. You don't need them. They don't serve you. Release them. Let the tower fall. See the truth for what it is within your connection. See the truth of the connection. Not your illusion, not what you want to see, not what you want to believe, not your perception. See the truth. Okay? And my feminine has been asking for truth, been asking for signs, been asking for clarity. It's staring you in the face, but you're avoiding it. You're not looking at it. You, at the same time as Divine Masculine is choosing his illusions, are also choosing yours. Mirroring. Okay? So connecting energies, yeah. That right there, boom. Karmic cycles ending. Okay, so when I say karmic cycles are ending, I mean cycles within yourself here. Some self-defeatist stuff is coming to the surface for both counterparts right now, but also within the connection. So self-defeatist stuff, self-sabotage, your shadow aspects, your distortions are coming up right now to be cleared. Okay? But it's like, don't avoid it. Don't avoid it. Don't avoid it. This has got to be repaired. This has got to be healed. Those of you who are dealing with some massive stuff right now, some massive karmic clearings, you've got to deal with them. You've got to let them happen. You are needed. You've got to clear this out in order to step into mission. Stop avoiding it. Stop. Okay? Look at all of these. Oh my God, most of them are in reverse here. Some of you have got to release a third-party situation, and that could be it. Sorry, my nose is itching, so that usually means it's true. Third-party situation, a third-party karmic situation, doesn't have to be a person, okay? Could be anything, but this is within the connection. So I feel that there are karmic situations on both sides that are not being released fully, okay? Yeah, I mean, there's also some disappointment energy within the connection. So, you know, some of you, you're disappointed how things have turned out. Some of you are disappointed in the connection in general. Some of you are not wanting the connection anymore, but you can't get rid of it. So you're sitting there going, oh no, I feel defeated, right? Because I can't rid myself of this connection. No, you can't. You cannot run from this connection. Okay? So stop manipulating yourself that you can. Stop manipulating yourself that you can. Okay? See the truth for what it is and speak it to yourself. I think some of you still have not fully spoken or acknowledged the truth to yourself. Okay? All right, some messages from the counterparts. And this right here. All right, messages and advice. Because some of you just need more faith. Some of you have just lost it. Like all your faith is just gone. Okay? Yeah, this tower that you're avoiding, I'm telling you, has no integrity. Okay? You've got to stand in integrity. Let the tower fall so that you can rebuild it. Okay? Some of you just need to set your intentions for that clarity to come in, but you've got to open yourself up for it, okay? Some of you are getting messages through dreams right now, so pay a lot of attention to that. Some of you are getting miracles every single day. You're just refusing to see it, but you've got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive your counterpart. You have got to engage in self-love and forgiveness right now. Okay? It's needed. It's needed. All right? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.